Well, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Mandalay Bay here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, USA for the official weigh-in for our huge night of World Championship Professional Boxing taking place at the Michelob Ultra Arena on Saturday night. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored by Hennessy, Never Stop, Never Settle, Air Force Reserve, Bet Online, AutoZone, MGM Resorts, and JD Sports. Now all the action will go out live around the world on DAZN. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a stacked card. We have 8 fights, we've got 3 title fights, and a final eliminator. So at this time, let's go ahead and bring the fighters up to the stage so they can face the scale and face each other. Our first contest, 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. This gentleman is coming to the stage, his professional record, 3 wins, 3 losses, fighting out of Frederick, Maryland. Please welcome Jonathan Ryan Burns. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His young professional record thus far perfect, 1 fight and 1 victory. That victory also came by way of knockout. Fighting out of right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Please welcome Amari Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is brought to you also in association with Devin Haney Promotions. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jonathan Ryan Burns. $153 bang on, 153 pounds for Ryan Burns. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the young undefeated charge, Amari Jones. $153.6 for Amari Jones. Amari Jones, Jonathan Ryan Burns, 4 rounds at super welterweights, Las Vegas, Nevada. Now we're going to go ahead and throw it over to Todd Grisham.
Thank you, David. I'll be here all afternoon interviewing the fighters after they weigh in. And we'll start right here with Amari Jones. Come on in. Congratulations on your first career win. You're 1-0. How do you feel about fighting in Las Vegas at Mandalay Bay tomorrow night?
Ultra, Michaela Neville. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Her young professional record thus far perfect, 2 fights and 2 victories. Fighting out of Mogadishu, Somalia, by way of London, England. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ramla Ali. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michaela Neville. 124.6 for Michaela Neville. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Ramla Ali. £124 bang on, 124 even for Ramla Ali. Ramla Ali, Michaela Neville, 6 rounds, featherweights, Matchroom Boxing.
Yeah, Tim.
Going ahead and throwing it back to Todd Grisham.
All right, David, we welcome now Ramla Ali in Las Vegas.
Way of knockout. He fights out of San Juan, Puerto Rico by way of the Bronx, New York. Please welcome Ryanpino. Pino. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record thus far perfect. 9 fights, 9 victories, 7 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Staten Island, New York, here is Rasheed, the Albanian Bear, Monty. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Ryanpino. 146.8 pounds for Ryanpino. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the young, undefeated charge from Staten Island, New York, Rasheed, the Albanian Bear, Monty. 145.8 pounds for the Albanian Bear. Monty v. Pino, 6 rounds, welterweights, matchroom boxing.
Nothing personal. At the end of the day, it's business. But my main goal is to put on a good show, and that's my plan tomorrow anyway.
I know a lot of these guys get in the ring with you, they can't last too long. You kind of want to get some rounds underneath you. Would you prefer to blitz this guy out in the first round, or goes the distance?
For me, whatever happens, happens. At the end of the day, I'm looking to put on a good show for the crowd, and win. So at the end of the day, that's the 2 goals right there. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
All right, well, you got a growing fan base. I'll give you the mic now. What would you like to say to all your fans?
Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to go put on a good show tomorrow. Kujetsi.
There he goes, everybody. He is the Albanian Bear, Rasheed Monty. Back up to David Diamante.
Thank you, Todd. Our next contest, ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds in the light heavyweight division. And now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 2 wins against 4 defeats. 1 of his wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of H-Town, Houston, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nathaniel Ted. And his opponent now making his way to the stage for the very first time as a professional. He'll be making his professional debut on Saturday night. He's a Team USA podium star fighting out of Jersey City, New Jersey. Here is Kalil, Big Steppa Co. And now to the scales, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Nathaniel Ted. 179 bang on, 179 pounds for Nathaniel Ted. And now, ladies and gentlemen, onto the scale for the very first time as a professional. Here is Big Steppa Kalil Co. 176.2 pounds for Kalil Co. Kalil Co. Nathaniel Ted, 4 rounds light heavyweights, matchroom boxing. We're gonna go ahead and throw it to Todd Grisham.
Yes, Kalil, name come from?
Since I was a kid, I walked on my toes, so it's something they gave me.
All right, well, good luck to you, big step up. Can't wait to see your debut tomorrow night.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Kalil Co, everybody, back up to David.
All right, thank you, Todd. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 12 rounds for the IBF Junior Lightweight Final Eliminator. And now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 14 wins, 1 defeat. He has 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of East London, Eastern Cape, South Africa. Here's the former South African and IBF Intercontinental Super Featherweight Champion, Azinga Golden Boy Fuzile. Fuzile.
When he was shooting, it was 2 more for shooting. He was like 7 fights in.
And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 24 wins, 1 defeat, 2 draws, and 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Brentwood, England, here's the former British, Commonwealth, European, and WBC International, and the reigning WBC International Silver Super Featherweight Champion, it's Wardy Martin J. Ward. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Golden Boy, Azinga Fuzile. $129.2 pounds for Azinga Fuzile. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Martin J. Ward. 129.6 for Martin J. Ward.
Brits travel. Brits. Just put the last quarter fighters. More than Golden Boy. Same thing. Just in UK countries. Britain, England.
Martin J. Ward, Azinga Fuzile, 12 rounds for the IBF Junior Lightweight Final Eliminator.
Well, you almost interviewed him, man, but you didn't end up interviewing him, right? When you're on. When you're on.
The 6-pack up close and personal. My God, how does someone get a 6-pack like that?
I've got a great guy, Dan Lawrence. He's been looking after me for the last few days, and my nutrition side of things and strength and conditioning, alongside a lot of hard work and training with Tony Sims, is how I get that 6-pack.
It's very impressive. So you are a slight favorite in this bout. It's almost a 50-50 fight. Why should people bet on you?
I am going to dominate this guy. I'm going to win in every aspect. I'm going to be too fast, too big, too strong, too smart also in the fight. And tune in tomorrow night and see why everybody should be betting on me. But I'm going to dominate this guy. I'm taking home the win.
What's